Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, continuing our color series. Today it's 30 great red flowering plants for your garden. We're going to look at a bunch of trees, shrubs, perennials, all kinds of fun stuff like this. Kangaroo Paw is a wonderful one. Dipladenia, wonderful vine. Oh my goodness, great for small little compact spaces. Got a little shade. And then there's Bougainvillea, a giant shrub. Good for 20 feet. Does best if it's got a little support, a wall, a fence, that kind of thing. Yarrow is such a great butterfly plant. I love yarrow. And it comes in red, obviously, with all the other colors that we've talked about in earlier videos. So let's talk about some shrubs. So camellias, there's two different kinds of camellias out there. There's Sasanqua camellias, which can take a little bit of the sun, and then Japanese camellias, which really do love the shade. They look best in the shade. Really beautiful plants. Can get pretty big, about 10 feet tall over time. They're kind of a slow growing plant, but they're great winter blooming shade plants. So if you have a shady garden, then you definitely want to think about some camellias. Little John Callistemon, oh my goodness, great plant for attracting bees if you want to help the local bees out. Also a tough drought tolerant rabbit resistant plant. Grevillea is another wonderful drought tolerant plant. Can get pretty big. Lots of different forms of Grevillea out there. Pincushion, this is a great cut flower. The Leucospermum series, great cut flower. And Kangaroo Paw, as you saw the opening sequence of the video, also great cut flower. Really needs well-draining soil. And I'll talk about Kangaroo Paws next week. But definitely, it's a wonderful plant if you get that good draining soil. You really can shine. Canna Lily is more of a tropical plant, really kind of fun. Goes dormant in the winter and then comes roaring back in the summer. Lets you know it's time to get in the pool when the Canna Lily is blooming. And of course, daylilies come in a wide range of colors. This is kind of red, a little bit of yellow, but I'm going to call that one red. Bat-faced Kufias, and there's some other Kufias as well, but I love the bat-face. Another good plant for shade, the cyclamen. Really kind of compact and a very tough little plant. The ivy geraniums comes in lots of colors. Red is a wonderful version of that. The monkey flower and one of my favorite, this is actually my Delta leaf sage. And there are several different salvias out there that come in red. And let me take a moment to talk about salvias. So salvias, especially red salvias, are really great for attracting hummingbirds in your garden because hummingbirds are really drawn to the color red. So if you want to get some hummingbirds in your garden, definitely look at getting some red salvias in your garden. Dahlias, of course, and you can't talk about red flowering plants without talking about some roses. This is Veterans Honor. I love a Veterans Honor, fabulous form, but there are lots of other red roses out there. Obviously, same thing, you got to have really well draining soil, and I've talked about roses a lot in all my other rose videos. This is actually 4th of July, a wonderful climbing rose, kind of red, little speckles of white, kind of a neat little plant there. So, by the way, there's a list of all the plants in this video in the video description, along with links to buy some of these plants. There's some dahlias again, really kind of fun little tuber flower. And so definitely check out the list of all the plants that we've talked about in this video and some other suggestions as well. Well, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.